handling someone with mental illness is not easy, but most people make these mistakes which make the situation worse. One of the mistakes is lying. Most people always lie to mental patients, they make for them empty promises and promising them to do things that they won't do. For example, I had one of the clients who came to a mental health clinic, and I had my colleague who was working in the opposite clinic, and this patient asked the person to buy for her a soda, okay? And this person was saying, okay, I'll buy for you next week. Okay? So this patient openly told this lady that you are a liar. Okay? And when I also tried to examine the life of this lady, I saw that this patient was right, that this person was a liar. So in most cases, people can promise them empty promises that now, you see, I'm going to buy for you this. I'm going to give you money. Okay? So we are saying that don't make empty promises to people with mental illnesses. If you don't have money, tell them I don't have money. If you are not going to do something, don't tell them that you are going to do, and yet you are not meaning it. Then another thing which people always do is not listening to them. Okay? Mental patients always want you to listen to them, to give them ears, but in most cases, people are rushing their decision. They don't want to give them time to listen to them. Okay? So when you don't listen to them, it always worsens the situation. So when you are dealing with someone who is having mental illness, please give them attention. Okay? Then mistake number 3 is that people assume that these patients do not understand. Okay? In my practice, I have found patients who are more intelligent than me. You find someone who can pronounce for you the names of the mental drugs even better than me, who is what? A health worker. So some of these people are highly educated, they are university students, graduates. So don't assume these people do not understand. Actually, mental patients understand even better than some of us. Okay? So when you don't understand them, you start doing things like these guys are not understanding. That one can worsen the what? The situation. If you are new to my channel, I request you to subscribe, because it helps me to make videos of this nature. Another mistake number 4 which people make is arguing with mental patients. In fact, in our field of mental health or psychiatry, we are not supposed to argue with mental patients or to quarrel with them, because when you quarrel with a mental patient, means also you are not able to manage your emotions. Emotional regulation is part of mental health. So basically, mental patients can be telling you things that you don't agree with them. Okay, someone says, now I'm the president of USA, and you look at the younger man and say, are you really the president of USA? So you don't have to argue with them, okay? You have to agree with them in most cases. So when you argue with them that now you are not the president of what? Of USA. You are not the pope of this of all the churches in the world. Then that person is going to get annoyed and find it worsening, and the person becoming more what? Aggressive. Mistake number 5 is using harsh language. Okay? When you are dealing with someone who is having a mental illness, is that avoid being harsh. Like you are talking to someone in a rough way, you are using command, okay? That one is going to worsen the situation. Okay, you find this patient is also rude, also you are rude. The next thing is you are going to now exchange blows. So always remain calm and talk to and listen to what the patient is saying. Sometimes people feel that these people are not speaking the truth, but listen to what they are saying. Some of the things that they say are very true. Another mistake that people do is number 5 is talking to these people like children. Okay, so when you are talking to a mental patient and is an adult, don't talk to them like you are talking to a criminal, you are talking to a child. Please, there are those people who may be having issues with like taking their medicine. Okay, you have to explain each and everything, that now this medicine that you are taking, it is going to help you to recover from what? Mental illness. But you find people saying, take your medicines. You are an adult. You think who will be there for you? That is not a good language. The person is going to become rude and is going to avoid taking what? The medication. Okay? So let us mind the way we talk to to mental patients, let us avoid these common mistakes. Okay. Then the last mistake is ignoring the warning signs. Okay. When someone is having mental illness, you find someone is always annoyed, someone is always rude and caning the whole family. You think this person is just tough, but it may be a sign of mental illness. You find someone is isolating themselves, then you say, this one wants to be alone. I think is not what. So that one can worsen. That one also is another mistake people do. So when in case you see someone having abnormal behaviors, take them to the mental health worker to assess and find out. Okay. So if you found this information helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, and let us avoid these mistakes for the well-being of our people in our community. Let us end stigma. Thank you.